The chandelier trembled as the banquet hall doors closed, crystal answering crystal, and I knew, without surprise, that I had returned. This was the day my life had ended once before, though no one here yet remembered it. I stood by the glass wall overlooking Mumbai, the city breathing beneath me in lights and motion. My reflection showed a younger face, untouched, dressed in ivory silk meant to suggest restraint rather than need. Alive again. The Varma family did not host ceremonies. We hosted events disguised as tradition. Power preferred subtlety. Behind me, champagne chimed and voices softened as attention gathered. Then I heard it, clear, invasive, undeniable. This time, I won't lose. I did not turn when I recognized my sister's voice inside my head. Shreya stood radiant in emerald, her smile rehearsed, her pulse frantic beneath silk. I understood then, rebirth had not come alone. I could hear thoughts. The host called for attention, his voice smooth with practice. My parents stood beneath the foundation crest, composed, unassailable. My mother's thought cut sharply, "Don't disappoint us again." Again echoed louder than applause ever could. I stepped forward when cued, the room already convinced it knew me. Eldest daughter. Reliable. Acceptable. Across the hall, the men waited in deliberate disarray. Industrial airs, polished smiles, careful distances. Arav Mehta stood apart, understated, familiar enough to hurt. He had been my husband once. Behind him laughed Raghav Malhotra, wealth worn like certainty. The man who would end me. Shreya moved before permission could stop her. Her hand slipped into Arav's arm, claiming space. Gasps followed, late and obligatory. "I choose Arav," she said brightly. Inside her mind, fear cracked open. If I take him, she'll suffer instead. I turned slowly, allowing the silence to stretch. Arav stiffened, confusion honest in his eyes. I raised my hand, gentle, decisive. "She's made her choice," I said. Relief moved through my parents like a tide. Raghav's gaze found mine, assessing. "So this is the one I get," he thought. I did not look away. Applause followed, thin but sufficient. The room rearranged itself around new assumptions. Alliances drifted, conversations recalibrated. Raghav approached me with practiced ease. "I didn't expect tonight," he said. "Few things unfold as expected," I replied. His mind dismissed me, "She'll fold." I let him believe it. Arav found me by the balcony, troubled. "You're very calm," he said. "People change," I answered. Shreya watched us through glass, her smile fixed too tightly. Dinner placed me among listeners, not players. I spoke little and was remembered more. Compliments about my sister were met with quiet admiration. Silence did the rest. That night, alone, I removed my jewelry without ceremony. The city breathed, I did not smile. 3 weeks later, my mother invited me for tea. Private room. Half-drawn curtains. "You've been quiet," she said. "I've been listening," I replied. Her thought betrayed her, she isn't afraid. At a board meeting, my name appeared where it never had. Questions surfaced without accusation. Doubt did not need my voice to travel. Raghav confronted me in a corridor. "You're creating problems," he said. "I'm answering questions," I replied. His certainty fractured. "We shouldn't proceed," I said calmly. Threats followed, empty of power. Consequences arrived quietly instead. Invitations disappeared. Meetings delayed. Nothing traceable. Shreya broke first. She came to my room without knocking. "What did you do?" she demanded. I let things be seen, I said. You were supposed to protect me. I did once, I answered. It cost me my life. She told me to leave. Raghuv's family withdrew soon after. Arav stepped back, doubt hollowing his resolve. No scandal followed, only distance. Not anger. Caution. Late that night, I stood alone on the balcony. I could still hear their thoughts. I no longer needed to. Power was never in knowing. It was in timing. I felt no triumph. Only completion. My first life had ended in silence. This one would not. I would not be chosen again. I would not be controlled. This time, I would be remembered.